Hey there, so we are making Mr. Tumble. Yes, the little Mr. Tumble house. I've seen this little wooden house, got this Hobbycraft. Yes, I don't know if you have them over, this is where in the UK. I loved it. I think it was just like people were just putting lights in there and things like that. And straight away I thought, oh, that could be a little really good, as well as a lot of different houses, but especially ones like Mr. Tumble. I thought that would be really cool with the spots, like the Spotty Bag and things like that. I thought, really cool little quirky thing a little one would absolutely love to make. And they could obviously play with it as well and, put the little characters in and make some things if they wanted to. So this is what we're going to do, a little Mr. Tumble house, a little bit of Mr. Tumble and a little mini Spotty Bag. So just marking out here with a little bit of pencil. I'm going to make this little window area. I want to make it into a door. So it's like the inner part of a door, you could say, with the little window bits. Now just going around lightly with just some circles, just to get the idea of like Mr. Tumble's Spotty Bag. Same with the windows on the other side, and a little picket fence and some grass, and just like a normal little house. So just copy off me if you want to. So I decided to put this on the roof first of all. It's like, like a traditional little sort of cute little house roof type of thing. Then we'll see how far that goes. We'll see what that's like. Then we coloured it in with yellow. So I'm back to my Posca pens again. I absolutely love these Posca pens. So it's just painting a pen. They are amazing. You can paint on anything. What I would advise though is, because wood is obviously quite, just seeps everything in and it can bleed, and you initially get a first layer, it's probably best just painting it all in white first, just so you're not wasting pen. You can go direct in with the pen, but you might get a little bit of bleeding now and again with the wood, and you'll find that your pens will go a lot further if you do sort of prime it, you could say. So cover it all in white if you can, but if not, just go straight in with your pens. It's still fine as well. And it doesn't have to be Posca pens either. You can paint, you can crayon, you can colour, you can felt tips, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. A bit of glitter, it's fine. You can copy off my colours, because if you go on the CBBS website, you can see all the different colours like Mr. Tumble and things like that, so you can follow along with the colours on there. You can Google or something. So I've just we're following the same colours and the pattern of this as well. So it's a nice little inner sort of part of the house, with the little outer part, and you can just pop that in and out. And then we're also going to make just two little scenes of inside the house as well, a little bedroom, Mr. Tumble one, and a little living room with Mr. Tumble as well, just so you can get a little bit more fun with the creative little part making there, with a little creative, a little Mr. Tumble as well. So yes, have a little copy if you want, or you can just do your own colours. It's absolutely fine. So I am just going along with doing the windows here. The inside of the windows I've just used silver, just so it looks like a bit like a window pane type of colour. And then I'm just doing blue around that. So just take your time with it. And if you want to be really nice and neat, you could get an adult or a grown up to sort of get some of the neat lines. Not all grown-ups can do that. It's if I asked my husband to do this, he'd probably struggle. He doesn't do colouring in. So yes, but give it a go yourself. It's absolutely fine. You don't need to be really neat. You can just be messy if you want. It's your little house, so you can do exactly what you want to do with it. So we're just going to colour all around it. If you start with the lighter colours first, that's why I started off with the yellow, and then get darker and darker, like the orange and then the green, and then finish off with the blue. Because if you go the opposite way around, then your colours might mix and smudge a little bit and might get a bit messy. So you need to colour the inside of your house as well. So yellow, orange, whatever you want. Colour it all if you can, just because it's nice when even the bottom of the little house, it's nice when everything's filled with a little bit of colour. There's nothing wrong with showing the wood. You can if you want, but yeah. So I was just showing I've got the silver for the windows there. So I decided to do the roof like this. Now, as I was going along with this, I wasn't a fan. I did the funny little chimney thing, and I thought, I don't like that as well. So I did it all, and then I thought, let's colour it in. Let's see if I might like it then. So I got a brown, and I started colouring all the little parts of the roof in. Then I was like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of the brown. And this is fine. This is your art. You can do what you want. If you're not a fan of the colours, then you start again. You just overlay it. It's fine. So I went round in the blue. I thought, let's see if this adds a bit more detail. See if I like this. So I went round all in the blue, and I still didn't like it. So let's start. So I started the roof again. So I went over in white, and then I thought, oh no, I'm going to keep the roof red. A nice bright red. So I've just painted it. Got some paint out, just IKEA paint, nothing fancy, and I've just painted it over in red. So I did initially go over in white just so it would, be a bit easy because you'd probably see it coming through, and then started painting everything else. So I just thought, you know what, while I'm here, I'll paint the inside all red, and I'll paint the inner inside yellow. We're going to put the little scenes. So yes, you'll need a day just to let everything dry if you are painting. But yeah, so as you can see here, I just got the old IKEA paint out and just went mad with that and painted everything with red. But I was much more happier with the results when I went for the red roof. It just popped, it looked vibrant, and it just went with everything else. So I was really happy with the red roof. So 1 or 2 layers, if you need another layer, go for it. But this is what is great. You can just change it to whatever you want to change it to. If you want to change it to a blue roof, change it to a blue one. It's fine. So we've got the inside, we've got the outside now, all painted, all done. So we're just gonna need a little character now, a little Mr. Tumble character to put inside. You could do a little Spotty Bag as well. You could do all the characters if you wanted to. I'm not going to do them all, but you could do like Grandad Tumble and Fisherman Tumble and Polly and all the different characters if you wanted to. You could make it fun. So I found these little mini lolly sticks, so I just thought, I'll put one of the little characters on there. Oh, and I found some red glitter glue as well. That's what I'm trying to show you there. So I put some red glitter glue on top of the red roof and the inside, and it looked really funky. You can't see it as much in natural light, but in artificial light you can see it glittering a little bit more. But yeah, I thought it looked really snazzy and jazzy with that. So yes, if you can find any red glitter glue, go for it. Or you just put some glue and shake some glitter on. That's an easy way of doing it as well. So I'm going to start doing this little Mr. Tumble character. So a little bit thin, so I needed a bigger one. I started again. So here we go. Just a little quick, just rough, and a little bedroom scene, a little living room scene, just a little bit of cardboard bent, just the same shape as the inside, and then you've got 2 little areas. Then you can have got a little, kids can have a little play around. Oh, there's the glitter glue. This is an artificial light now, so you can see it sparkle a little bit more. Really nice. So yeah, I put some red glitter glue on top. And I think that was reduced 50p in the sale or something in Hobbycraft. So yeah, shop around. TK Maxx is a good one as well, really good sales. So here's our little scenes. So we've got a living room scene and a little bedroom scene, and then you can just pop it on the inside of your little house. And yeah, you can have lots of fun with that then. You've playing with Mr. Tumble and everything else. So yes, make all the little characters if you wish. I have just stuck to the one, but you can by all means do them all, do whatever you want on there, copy off mine as well. And I did a little Spotty Bag too, and I just found this little bit of pink fluff type stuff, a little bit of cotton wool, and I've just got some glue and I've stuck it on the bottom so it can act as like a little stand, so that little Mr. Tumble can stand up. And there we go. Here is our little house and our little Mr. Tumble and our little Spotty Bag and our little scenes, our living room and our bedroom. Really, really cool, really quirky. And of course, you don't have to just have it as a playhouse thing. You can also use it as a little storage house, obviously. You can put some little lights in there if you want, or you can put fairy lights, or you could put some, things that are on your desk that you've got hanging around, so it keeps everything nice and tidy. Or you can have a little stash, a little secret stash, a little sweetie chocolate stash that nobody knows is there, or always a little money box. You could do that, is to save up a few pennies and get some great art materials. Yay, get some pens, get some pencils, get some crayons, get some paint, and have fun. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, and the different parts are on there's a lot of shorts on this. I think it's about 5 shorts to this, but this is the longer video, so feel free to follow along on that if you just want the quick snappy ones to follow, or you can follow the long video and take your time and follow step by step, and you can do the same. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, Mr. Tumble, love it. So have a nice time too, And don't forget, get all your materials and shop around. You don't need to pay top dollar for everything. You know, you can shop around and get things in the sale and in the bargain basements. So there it is. It's just little small things. So these little wooden houses you might find are really cool. So feel free to have a little try and decorate in a bit more of an unusual way rather than just traditional, paint it one colour and put some lights in. You know, let's jazz it up a bit. Yes. And there's the little scenes. Love it. Yeah, really nice. I was really happy with the results in the end. And don't forget that you can change the colours to whatever you want. You do not have to stick with the colours. You can, if you want a pink roof, a blue roof, it's up to you. Just change it to whatever you like. And then you could put some collage bits on if you wanted to. So you could stick some bits on it too. So put your name on, put someone else's name on if it's a little gift. And yeah, I think that would be a really good little prezi for someone as well if you wanted to use it as a gift. So come along, follow along. It's great at Kimberly Vickers Kids Art Attack. My art stuff will be over at kimberlyvickers.art as well. It's a little bit more grown up, and I've also got some of my things on merch on Redbubble, so feel free to go over there as well, and it'd be great to give us a like and a subscribe, and definitely come back for some more arty things. Thank you. Take care.